Greetings, fellow Demon Slayers. This is Taimanin Mari here today with another Action Taimanin video. So, again, we have Tak here. We're gonna be looking at Kurenai because I haven't done a video for her ever because I don't have her. So he's kind enough to come on the channel and show off his Kurenai build, our builds, or whatever we're gonna show you guys. So I'm gonna pretty much let. Oh, God, that's so hot. Anyway, I'm gonna pretty much let Tak take control from here and try to ignore her cuteness. The only other thing before we start, Tak, do you mind showing her skins like you did for the
Oh,
other
yeah.
video? Just so people can see. Yeah. Oh, that actually looks really freaking cool.
I like this one more.
Yeah, I do too. I like purples and pinks, so it's like a purplish white. Looks nice.
Here's our mileage
Yeah,
skin.
that's the best. What does taking the glasses off do? The wings?
The wings.
Well, no one would ever want that. Give them back. They're hers.
And
Okay.
then it only has two alternate colors, the red and blue, since I'm a sucker for red, so I
Yeah,
go
the
with
red
those
looks the
ones.
coolest to me. I love her freaking cocoa skin.
Yeah. Her package skin, it's only exclusive to the package.
It's so
Or
nice.
Halloween.
That's the thing. I wonder if they're gonna do the same thing for Kirara's Halloween outfit because she has one too. I wonder if hers is gonna be in the pack or mileage.
And that one only has two colors, and then we also have
Yeah. Oh. Mm.
oh yeah, just gets rid of that.
The only thing I hate about these skins is that like they can't change colors. They're just forever pink.
Yeah, that's probably the only downside. Here are the other ones for people who want to know.
Oh. Late night Netflix and chill Kirara.
Red
I called her
Panther.
Kirara. Kurenai. I get them confused in my head because they're both like blonde with pigtails. But
Yeah,
yeah, late
that's
night Netflix and chill Kurenai. There we go.
yeah.
I love that
And
flannel
then
one. No, she needs her
her
tie.
her gym outfit.
Dark horse.
Her school outfit.
Yeah, the one like no one cares about. The little bears on her. Oh wait, actually go back to her the back of her because this is a good one. Yeah, you see her little pedo bear on her booty, her little Kuma panties. Just so people can know that that's there. And then her
And her
towel.
towel. Her
I
towel is
feel like
actually
these
pretty cool.
I feel like the towel skins are like the worst skins, man. I don't know.
I don't know. Coronai's is pretty nice. It has a lot
That
of
one's
colors.
nice. It's just something about them. It's like because they're just like everyone has it, and like Asuka's is the only one that looks really like different.
Yeah.
That's so it's like I love her towel skin, but everyone else's is like who cares? Okay, so now that we looked at her skins, let's show some gameplay for her, and we'll look at the build. What color are you running for this video?
All red. This is
Oh
an all
yeah,
red bill.
that red Kurenai. I almost called her Kirara again. I get them confused. I hate it.
Yeah. So let's just get to the meat and potatoes. So Coronai is literally like the second best character of the game, next to Emily's like the one literally in the throw. The thing about with Coronai, I would say, is that she has this weird thing that she attacks twice. So as you can literally see, she gets a swipe. She attacks twice, so it basically crit with her. It just works so damn well with her. It's like she basically power creeps Asagi like at like, which it sucks for me, but like.
Well, because
But
Asagi's your
yeah,
waifu, it sucks for you.
yeah, yeah. She literally power creeps her because she's like a better version of her. But yeah, like all right, like so since we're gonna do that, I'll talk about the skills that I have. So I have her Taimanin art, which is not that a surprise. I also the full red skills is the one I have is Gale Slash, which I've mainly used this to because it gives her critical rate whenever she uses it. So she just gets critical rate like crazy and starts going ridiculously
Yeah,
ape
she puts
shit.
out so much damage. Jesus. And you're
And she
like
also
just
gets a
taking
heal
it
too.
slow. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I'm not even like trying right now. Like the next run I'll try. Like I literally will try a little harder just to like.
Because it's
And
like she just swats them for 17k. Yeah, the double hits are really ridiculous.
yeah, and oh yeah, here's her ulti animation, a huge tornado coming at. And the other skill I use is God Eye, which is like it's an extreme dodge. So basically, when you dodge, since I go all red, she gets increased attack speed. So she just goes like ridiculously fast.
Oh, that
I would
victory
say.
animation. Oh, she's so cute. Oh.
Yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna do it again, but this time I'm going to actually gonna try. And then after this, I'm gonna do something that Mari suggested, which this is actually a free to the next build I'll say it's probably a free to play friendly. This build I'm using it's free to play friendly too. It's just I have major for PvP because of Emily like literally running around all over the place. So
Yeah, so Major's there just to give Aunt Emily the classic bonk on the head.
yeah, but she is good against her, so that's not really like a bad thing.
Yeah, her
But yeah, like
placement seems good too, because it seems like she can just cover a gap really fast. Like, oh my god. Why do I want Kirara when I could have this? I love her run. Her little Naruto run. Whee! Is her dodge like her dodge seems really easy to land compared to like some characters like it feels like janky. It looks like her
I'll talk.
dodge is like really
Oh,
fluid. Like that,
oh,
like
I'll talk about that later because this like the thing is some people the thing about like yeah this is actually like it's very fluid and just you just it's like it feels like it has a better response than like some of the other girls like Sakura's like Sakura's is like a bit like a wonky a bit,
yeah, it's like
but then
clunky when you dodge with Sakura. Like it doesn't feel
yeah,
good. Same with
but
Shiranui sometimes when you summon her clone it feels a little bit like off. But this looks like smooth as butter like when you dodge with her.
yeah.
That's why I asked because I was like, well, that looks really good. You know, she's just beating this guy's face. Yeah, like look at that. It's so good. Oh my god. She's like slit
Literally,
his throat.
he had like 20 health, 20 like bars of health, and she just sliced them. Because the thing about Kurenai, unlike Asagi, she's unique because she can attack 2 times at once. So that makes it like really fucking stupid. I would say about her.
Congrats, you leveled
But
up.
yep, and this is where I start using the other one. So let me just show you the build real quick, and we'll go back at it for another round because I have a lot more stamina. So the build is simple. I have crit Namatagas with critical damage and critical rate. That's like basically what she wants crit. PvP weapon maxed out 5. Really, just it's so absurd. This is just our PvP weapon too, which is like
I want to
just how
explain this new thing to people because they're used to me doing videos. The reason why Arc and TAC run PvP weapons as their main is, can you go back to it? They have an absurd amount of base stat. Like, that almost has 5,000 crit. So if you're like a free-to-play player or like a light spender, or someone who doesn't whale, it's actually very, like, kind of stupid to pull gacha for weapons, because the odds of you finishing a gacha weapon are really low. So what free-to-play players and light spenders do is they main their PvP weapon because you get an insane amount of base damage. So, just to explain to people why he's maining that weapon, it is very good. I've tested PvP weapons against like 5/5 rebellious weapons with my Emily, and basically the PvP weapon's only like 5 to 10 seconds slower with like similar builds. So there's no reason to not main the PvP weapon.
yeah. It's like if you're a free to play player and you see this and it's like I want Kurenai, but I don't have a weapon for her. I would just say save the coins until you get 10,000 to get your first copy of the weapon, and then you could just literally just go ape shit on the game basically. Now let's go to the next one. So these are the supporters I use, which not a surprise. She's the one I have for since she's a demon type, she gets the 36,
Elf
the
mob.
critical rate. Yeah, the basically 14% critical with melees. Now, this is like if you want to go a Chaz and go big dig damage, have her in it. Because
Chad big dick damage.
this is literally a free to play build. Like, yeah, my CP went down, but like, let me just say this right now. Homura gives 30%. She gives 36.
It's
Kurenai
so
is literally
much.
getting 60%, 66% increased damage.
And then on top of that, she's
Through
still getting the crit rate from Renka. On top of
yeah.
her own abilities. Oh, we got to look at her skills first.
Oh, yeah.
Like just like you
So
talked about them, but I just want people to be able to see what they do. Like the, yeah.
okay, so Gale Slash. Okay, so the thing about this, particularly this skill, is that it's a hit or miss in PvP. But the thing about this move is that if you can tell right here, Mari, that move that she used, it's literally this move. So literally, once after she casts it, she can literally follow it up with Gale Slash. So Gale Slash basically follows up with a lot of her other skills. Like that was her auto attacks, the ones you saw me use, and then this one, you basically see her use the one I showed you at the bottom, which was that one. And I believe this one is her. Yep, yep, literally that. She basically this skill literally synergizes with all her other skills, which is really absurd and really good. But it's just that, yeah, like right there, and that's this skill right here, literally.
Yeah, I see it. So she can basically do like that new Renko skill where it can just like follow up on pretty much anything.
Yeah, that's basically what it does. And the only problem though, I've seen people in the Discord talk about like people don't like Gale Slash specifically in the PvP. It's a coin flip. I can tell you this much right now. I sometimes see it sometimes proc, but then sometimes the AI doesn't proc it at all. Like literally does not proc it. And then if we look at this
Wait,
right
wait, go
here,
back to it. Go back to it. Sorry. I still think it's good because if we look at it, it heals you
yeah,
and it gives that critical rate of 50%, which is like that's ridiculous.
yeah. This is like I actually like rocking her with pure red. And then let's just look at all her other abilities. This is her. Oh yeah, this is like her. Like she lifts you up basically. This is good for both for blue and red build. They're really good. Red increases the damage. If you don't like this for PvP, you can either switch it to this or to this because you get increased damage and it's like it's more consistent. And then the cooldown goes down by 20%, and it's 11-second cooldown, not that much. This one, obviously, this one makes the target groggy if you're gonna go have a red as your main. So like literally, this is basically like Wind Slice from Renko, but like for Kurenai, and it's a counter attack. So you
That's
can
so
literally make
good.
her. Also, if you look at the blue one, she takes the target's defense is reduced by 20% for 10 seconds, and look how low the cooldown is.
Yeah,
8
so
seconds.
basically they're always going to have that defense reduction. That's really
Yeah,
good. And the groggy's good too because it's still a low cooldown. So she'll be able to
yeah,
groggy really often and which is good in
yeah,
PvP.
yeah. The only thing I have an issue with this one is that I've fought some whale Coronites that have this skill and they have an invisibility supporter. And the weird thing about this skill is that if they have the invisibility supporter on still, she will not reflect it because even if my characters are attacking her, because of invincibility supporters, they can't take damage at all. So like she basically just sits there. However, because it's an 8 second cooldown, it literally it basically stalls for her to get her invisibility supporter back again. So that's something to keep in mind.
Okay.
Okay, so her tornado, this is probably her weakest one, I would say, just because that it doesn't, it stuns if you have two green, knocks up if you have two blue, and the tornado stays in place basically. So it's like how it is, right? Like it literally stays right in front of her. This is not really like nothing to talk about that much.
What the
This
hell
is
is
actually
this?
pretty.
Like she
If
just
it, if
eh.
you look at it at the bottom, it reminds me of Asagi's one of her like skills that with combined with Kojenka basically reduces the target speed. Yeah, like it literally just like she literally just like, oh, you're gonna be a snail for at least 10 seconds, and then it's a 13-second cooldown. She'll let her have it back in 3 seconds. So
Yeah,
Blue is okay.
I would like it like if like in PvP it sounds like it'd be okay because it's single target, but in PvE I wouldn't use it because it's like it's only hitting one
Yeah,
guy.
yeah, it's only hitting one. Her whole her green build, yeah, this one, yeah, because if you look at the increase the critical damage by 250% and reduces, and she takes reduced damage too by the opponent by 50%. Especially if you're gonna go with the crit build with her, you have the cat girl, and then the green one of the, what's that green supporter called, Mari? The one we had like was with Major and the other one?
Oh, Kaoru?
Yeah, Karu. If you have those three, you literally have like a pretty much a good green build for Kurenai, basically.
Yeah,
I
with
think
all
those
that
three are
critical
like,
damage. That's like, oh my god, that's so much critical damage.
yeah, and critical rate. Also, before we get to this, here's the Taimanin art. Basically, like every other Taimanin art does. Her all blue is storm. Like this is basically like she basically knocks her opponent, but she also repositions. Basically, she repositions herself back. I find this one to be good too. It's just that it's just the thing about this particular skill is that if you like you don't see it here, but like see how she has that tornado in there. If you have two blue, she summons like a little area of tornadoes around there. So like if you go against like a bunch of enemies in PvE, they literally just go flying. So it's like,
So it's
and
good
it increases the
CC.
area too. Yeah, it's basically good CC, and it has damage increase, so that's not bad.
But the
Now,
cooldown is really long. Oh my god.
yeah, it is long, but
Yeah.
it's like more defensively since most of the defensive supporters are in blue. Now this one, Mari, I need you to look at this one. Tell me, do you think the skill looks good to you?
It awakens the inner eye upon time dodge, greatly increasing critical rate for 6 seconds. Well, yeah, already, because it increases critical rate, and then you're mixing it with Gale Slash. And then it gives
But now
speed
look at the colors.
20%. But how much crit
Yeah,
does it give you? It doesn't say.
it doesn't say, but
I know
and
it's a
then
lot.
green gives you more. Yeah, and green gives you 20% even more crit.
Oh my god.
Blue increases damage, so now she's gonna hit hard with crit rate. Well, that's yeah, that's fine. That seems balanced. And then, oh, if you want a steroid, go with all red. She's gonna be like, you're basically gonna have basically a kid whacking a pinata, basically, really fucking
He's
fast.
gonna have a League of Legends build with like crit rate and a
Yeah,
10
like
like
Master Yi.
2.5 attacks a second.
Yeah, like yeah, the character I'm thinking right now is Master Yi. Like literally, he's gonna be like literally going to do that.
All
But
right.
yeah, like now let's go look at the this build that Mari suggested me. So let's just
Yeah, I just want to see how ridiculous it's gonna be, how hard she'll hit.
keep
Cause
in
she was
mind she's
hitting for
gonna
like 17k, like 18k before. Let's see, like, cause dude, imagine a Homura with like the elf is gonna, cause that's gonna be good on every demon type, not just her.
yeah
Then you have Homura who can just AOE now. Yeah, look at how hard that was, 23k. Oh yeah. I mean, it's up to you. Like, I think it's gonna be a pretty sick combo that people can use.
no
Yeah.
it's ape shit like it
Yeah.
like look at this like look she just like slices them like butter like yeah like
Yeah,
yeah
it's literally like
yeah
she's
take
a sushi chef right now. She's just cutting through them, like making sashimi. Oh my god.
yeah like see how stupid fast she goes.
I hate those little ankle biter spiders though. They piss me off so much. When they like bite you and stun you. Oh, this is it. This. How hard is the ult gonna hit? 200k. Yo, it did
Yeah,
120 before. Yo, it's so much damage. Yo.
he didn't even move either. He didn't even get a chance to hit her.
Yeah, so that's like that's one of the things I was thinking about, like Homura mixed with Shirayuki, just for like the insane amount of damage. So
Yeah,
yeah,
it's like But yeah, like yeah, Kurenai, she's like she if you guys want to like really want a rank for her, I would say she's literally like S tier. The only one character that's better than her probably is Emily, but she's like S plus right now. So yeah, like she's good for PvP. If you want to climb it, she's a good character to pick up. You will literally have so much fun playing her because literally, unlike Emily, she's like boring as hell to play, and like you can't even have fun with her. But with Core Knight, you are literally having fun while playing her. So it's like,
Oh, she's hitting so hard. It's so funny. Yeah, and this does look way fun. Like, cause Emily's insanely boring. Like, I invested so much into my Emily, and I like hardly use her because she's just a nightmare to play. It's like it's the most boring character. Because you just watch her, even if you're actually there playing, you're mostly just watching her do everything when you use her in
yeah,
PvE. With
yeah.
Kurenai,
If
though,
you
it
guys,
seems real, like real interactive, like you're in the mix.
yeah, you're literally in the fray. Like,
Yeah. God, look at all those crits! Sorry,
why
guys,
did I
I've never
tell you?
seen Kurenai gameplay. I know she's been out for a while, but this is like surprising to me how good she is.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. This seems balanced. Yeah, this seems properly balanced.
And that's what I say to Ark all the time. Like I feel like with Kurenai and with Emily, they like got like lightning in a bottle. Like those characters are just insanely good, and then everyone else
Yeah,
is just like behind them no matter what. And people
I
like
would say,
try to debate with me and say Kurenai is an OP. I'm like Kurenai is pretty freaking strong.
yeah. The thing is though, she's just, she feels way over like Tomb. I think. Like, here's the thing: if when I could like I love Asagi so much, but the thing is though, I cannot deny how fucking strong she is. Like the second I grab my hands on her, I was like, oh my god, like this is like a better Asagi. It's like if you guys like playing Asagi, you're gonna like playing Koronai just because the only thing you're not gonna have is the Gojinka, but at this point, like she just rips the game in half. Like she literally breaks it, like without like just without even trying to.
Yeah, it
So it's,
definitely looks like it. And I like the only thing I can hope for is that like they get Ingrid and Kirara right. That's all like
yeah,
because I feel I honestly like I'll say this now. I think Kirara's gonna suck. I really do, guys. I don't know what it is. I just have a feeling she's gonna be like Shiranui tier, and I think Ingrid's gonna be like high tier, like Kurenai and Emily. What do you think, Tech?
hmm.
I really
I
think
have a feeling.
Kirara's gonna be bad because that's the one I picked. It's gonna be like I picked freaking Bulbasaur and everyone picked Charizard.
It depends though, because the thing is though, like it's gonna depend because obviously there's gonna be like Ingrid's the more hype character, so I wouldn't be surprised if Ingrid becomes like the better one over Kirara. But at the same time, I have this feeling that like since this is going to be like the last characters that JP is going to have for exclusivity for only a week, I probably would say I'm probably gonna say Kirara is gonna be probably in the same tier as like Rinko, Asagi, Yuki, Murasaki, like those girls right there. I think she's gonna be there
I'd
if
be
I had
okay
to
with
guess.
that, but what if she's one of those characters that needs her supporter, like her limited support? That would suck.
That would suck, but at the same time, it's like I don't even have none of the limited supporters for. I don't even have Asagi's limited supporter, and I'm still having a good time without it.
Yeah,
So,
Asagi's really good. That's another thing,
but
people.
yeah,
Asagi's really good. Don't sleep on her. Like, no one ever gives her credit, but Asagi's like insanely good. We never talk about it really, but
she's really underrated. I'll be honest with you.
yeah,
She's
she's really underrated.
she's very underrated, but I think that like the thing is though, like even though like people she's like one of the starting characters you picked out, she's probably you I had the most fun playing her and Renko because like the Renko has like a Virgil playstyle and then Asagi has like this much rapid fire one and then Koronai just accelerates that basically.
Yeah,
So it's like
with the big dick damage.
uh, like but yeah, overall, yeah, Coronite, yeah, she's good.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's good.
that's the whole point of
I'm
the
not gonna
video.
say.
Coronai's amazing. Pet her again so she can do that weird bear thing. And then I'll no, not that. Oh, what touched me? What was that? Was that you? No, do the bear thing. I need it. I need it on the video.
There you go.
There we go. Yeah. Ah, it's so cute. All right. So that'll end the video. Thanks for showing off your Kurenai attack. I appreciate it. And now we wait for Kirara and Ingrid, everyone. I hope the Kurenai video was helpful. Sorry it took so long. I'm poor and don't have her, so again, thank you for showing your character, and we'll work on getting Sue out someday within the next year. Well, anyway, with all that, you boys
Yeah,
and gals,
Kool-Aid.
yep, see you guys
Kool-Aid's
later.
crying in the crying.
What'd you say?
Kool-Aid's crying in the corner.
Kool-Aid? Oh yeah, because we never made a Sue video. Poor Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
He's the one Sue main I know. He's probably like, I already have a build for her. Screw you, Mari. But either way, you guys have a great rest of your day. Good luck in your gotchas and in the arena. And you boys and gals take care. And I'll catch you tomorrow with another video. Bye-bye. Oh, so cute.